Lisa G., what do you have for us?
We have news about Robin. Robin Quivers is now a nominee for PETA's 2008 Sexiest Vegetarian Celebrity Competition.
Who's she up against?
Robin's name is alongside stars such as Hayden Panettiere, Naomi Watts, and Alyssa Milano.
Let me think about it.
I better win.
Alyssa Milano, Robin's hotter, though. That's right off the bat. No,
you know about this?
Hayden Panettiere.
Wow. There are categories for male and female
Robin
celebrities.
will show up to accept the award, too. Not like me. I'm a scumbag. Anybody gives me an award, I yell at him.
And you can vote on PETA.com.
Yeah.
Well, I'm honored. You're usually insulted.
I get insulted by getting vegan. You know, actually, though, that's not true. I have all my awards hanging up. I got my radio and record awards.
Yeah, but you always scream. How could they nominate me with this person or that person?
It's insulting. I'm the greatest radio personality ever. Every award should be mine. Everything in radio should be mine. No one should have anything. Except me.
Well, you can't have this one.
All right. I don't mind you getting that one.
Oh, thank you.
Since I'm not a vegetarian.
Well, they haven't given it to me yet.
But if I was, I would want that award.
I'll have to work on my acceptance speech.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Academy.
I wonder what the award looks like.
The disgusting meat I put in my body, I changed after my first enema and crayons came out of my asshole. I knew I was onto something. Black tar came out of my asshole, and I knew.
I never said any of this stuff. This is stuff you've read about other people and your friends have told you.
And people who kill horses are disgusting, and people who eat meat are disgusting, and everyone is disgusting except me.
Well, if you saw how these animals were killed.
I know. I'm with you.
As long as they're killed, I don't care.
Oh, my goodness.
Join me now in throwing red paint.
Shame on you.
Join me now in throwing red paint on Joan Rivers and her fur.
Chasing Joan Rivers.
Look at this dead pig I'm eating right now. It's a dead pig.
What is that?
This is the greatest thing of all time. I have a new favorite food.
What is it?
Breakfast burrito.
Yeah, I like that Doug Goodstein comes in here and offers Artie food. What an enabler. He comes in, Artie, would you like this big pig sandwich?
Look at this, man. That's a breakfast burrito.
What is that?
You know what? I
Who
had
makes
this
that?
one time. I don't know. He's got to come in and tell us the name of the place.
But why? Doug knows you can't resist that. So
What is he doing? Yeah, he really is bad.
Why don't you give him some heroin?
And plus, I got a roast beef and Swiss sandwich that I took.
Where'd you get that?
I took it from home.
You brought in a sandwich from home? Like a school?
Mommy made that for you?
Mommy lunch?
No, the deli by me made it. I bought like a few sandwiches yesterday to throw in the fridge.
Doug, you know, I got disgusted. I caught that out of the corner of my eye. You know, man, you're fucked up.
Really, Doug?
What do you mean I'm fucked up? This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, but you know the guy's got a problem. What are you feeding him for?
Don't show him any new foods.
I'm not enhancing anything he's already eating.
By the way, microphone goes in front of your mouth, not your eye.
Are you in broadcasting?
I talk through my eye.
Sorry, these things are so great.
Really, don't offer the guy a fucking bacon sandwich.
It's not a
the guy weighs 300 something pounds.
It's not a bacon sandwich. It's a lot worse than that. It's bacon.
It's got everything.
Who makes
cheese, egg. A place called Majestic Deli that we order our breakfast from.
Oh, okay.
He sent some extras up, so
yeah. So the first person you think of?
No, he wasn't the first. I offered it to everyone, pretty much.
Yeah.
I went around to everyone.
When you're having Artie's problem, you don't need another food to love.
Hey, why don't you give him a bottle of scotch? That's right, I did that already.
You gave him a case.
Yeah, didn't you give him a case?
There it is. All right, get out of here.
Okay.
Let Lisa do her news. Go ahead,
I use
please.
that for entertaining, however.
Yesterday's show gave me an idea for a possible contest. How do you feel about this? Hottest chick, biggest scar, or hottest chick, ugliest scar? Like a chick, like she comes in, she's really hot, but she's got some crazy scar on her, but she's still hot. Just a thought.
There was a porn star you had on one time. Actually, before I was on the show, I played in Vegas to win a date with her. But her Christmas tree exploded when she was a kid. And she was real hot, but her whole left arm was like mangled. It was weird looking, but she was a porn star.
Slow you down.
No, I was willing to go
Just an
for
arm.
it. Yeah.
All right, just
You know, it could be okay. Well, speaking of scars, how about most ugliest scar guy wins a date with a porn star? Like saddest scar story?
It's sort of Queen for a Day-ish.
Yeah, but I think just seeing a woman with scars.
That ooh thing is just so fun when
you could try it.
We'll throw it on this. What about longest nipples? Biggest nipples, longest nipples?
Less Will's playing.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Hi, I'm Megan, and we're here for the Hottest Chick, Ugliest Scar contest, which I am going to win because my scar is the biggest and the ugliest, and I've had it forever.
Girls, what do you think about that? She thinks she's going to win.
Anything's possible. I got a pretty big star, too.
That's her prerogative.
Yeah, pretty much.
So are you guys nervous at all?
I'm not listening.
I'm not nervous, no.
Is anyone
I'm more
nervous?
nervous about being around these three gorgeous women here.
All right, it's time for our hottest chick, ugliest scar contest. Remember the $5,000 prize? $5,000 prize is provided by the World Extreme Cage Fighting. If you want to see pictures of the girls,
So pretty she would be a smash if she didn't have such a nasty gash. Was she cut up in a knife fight or stabbed in a bar? She's the hottest chick with the ugliest scar.
All right, let's meet our first contestant. Robin, you're a judge, as you know. Artie, Fred, not Benji.
Oh. No Benji?
No Benji. That's right. All right, maybe Benji. We'll see. We'll see if... Here is Dania. Dania is wearing a robe so that we don't see her scar right away. The suspense will build as time goes by.
I was going to say her scar is not obvious to me yet.
Hey, Dania, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Am I saying your name properly, Dania?
Yes, Dania.
Dania, that's an unusual name. Are you Greek? What are you?
It's a nickname. My real name's Danielle, but my clients and friends call me Dania.
And you say clients. What kind of clients?
I do holistic healing work.
Holistic healing work?
What does that mean?
I mean, you're a bullshit artist.
What the heck is that?
I'm a bullshit artist, too. Don't feel bad.
Reiki, crystal energy healing, that sort of thing. Ear candling.
All right. Robin will sign up right now.
I'll be right over.
Ooh, ear candling. You love
good.
getting... Ear candling is what? When they get shit out of the ear?
Yeah.
Robin loves to get stuff out of the body. Out, right?
I've done ear candling.
You have?
Yeah.
Have you done these other things? Crystal meth?
Energy. Crystal energy healing.
Crystal energy healing?
I think I've had Reiki.
What is Reiki?
It's some kind of, like a sort of massage
It's
technique.
energy healing, yeah.
That's where they get your chakras?
No, that's where they get your money.
That's crystal energy healing.
Remember, Andy Kaufman tried to get that exact stuff, I think, and then he died a week later.
Right. Do you see any of our auras? Can you tell anything about us through our aura?
I can see spirit energies, spirit guides, all of that.
You can.
Do you see anything around Howard right now?
What do you see around me besides Artie and Benji?
It's hard to miss Artie and Benji.
Yeah, if you can ignore them
He's
and
got
see...
two big spirits.
Do you see anything besides those two behind me?
I do see spirit energy, but I take my work very seriously.
All right, tell me what you see.
I see just like a shadow. I don't see them in human form.
Yes.
I just see them... It's kind of hard to explain. Like, if you blew like a bubble, you know, the soap bubbles,
yes,
and it popped,
yes,
that's what I see.
You see soap bubbles behind me? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, I can see it around
You see
everyone.
bubbles around me, and they're popping.
You always have guides around you, angels, people
and
that
who
passed
is around
away.
me? I don't
Well,
see.
who are these demented guides around?
Yeah, you don't see anyone around me, do you? You're saying you see bubbles, but no people around me.
No, that's how I see them.
You see them as
Everyone
bubbles?
sees them differently.
I see.
I'm a medium, so
who do you? So
everyone sees them differently.
who is around me? I mean, bubbles. What does that tell me? I mean, come on.
That's how they look to
All right.
me.
And what are they doing? I mean, what? Come on, come up with the goods.
They're just floating around you.
Floating around me.
They guide you with certain situations that are going on with your life.
All right. Do you see anything unusual in the room beside bubbles around me? Do you see anything around Robin or Artie or Benji?
I love the music.
I mean, does Artie have any angels? I don't think so.
No,
everyone has angels.
Artie, you have
Everyone
angels.
has angels.
Mine are napping.
All right. Well, Dania has a scar that runs from her belly button to her armpit as the result of childhood cancer.
Yeah.
Wow, that's heavy stuff to go through. You were diagnosed at age 4.
4.5, yeah.
Why is that? Why would a 4-year-old get cancer?
Ask
Robin?
her. She's the one in touch with the dead.
Because we live in a godless universe.
Is that what it is? You had to have a kidney, appendix, and a rib removed.
Yeah.
Wow.
You underwent 18 months of chemotherapy and radiation to treat your cancer.
Yeah.
You're very self-conscious about your scar.
I used to be. I'm not anymore.
You never wore a bikini growing up.
No, I didn't.
Today, I imagine we'll be seeing you in the bikini.
Bra and underwear, actually.
You're going to wear on underwear.
Yeah.
And we're going to see
Boy
your
shorts.
scar.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and beat off and see if it stops me cold. So that'll be a good test.
But that's great, though. It's a success story because she beat it and she's beautiful.
all
and
grown up.
Yeah.
And here your family saw you through it, and yet you're estranged from your family. You don't.
Whole family, yeah.
That's always amazing.
Why?
You don't talk to your mom or dad.
No, I haven't talked to my mom in over a year, and my father a year and a half.
What happened?
They're devout Jehovah's Witnesses, and I am not.
They don't like your
So
holistic stuff, I bet.
They just, it wouldn't matter what my career was, they just disassociate from anyone who is not of their faith.
When did they change?
Even their own children.
When
Robin?
did they become Jehovah's Witnesses?
When I was 10.
Did they knock on people's doors and bother them?
Oh, yeah, they made me do that, too.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I think you once knocked on my door, I'm pretty sure. I remember a girl with a scar. Then you were in a car accident a couple of years ago.
Yeah, 2004.
And you developed fibromyalgia,
Yeah.
which causes you to be in pain all the time. You've been married twice. Your first marriage lasted 4 years. My goodness, what? Oh my goodness, you.
What kind of? Was this Queen for a day or?
I'm telling you.
Hottest girl, ugliest scar.
The chakra ain't working.
You had a child with your first husband. You got a
Yes.
C-section scar.
Yes.
So on top of all your other scars, you now have a C-section.
It was an
scar.
emergency C-section, yes.
Oh, for goodness
Now, did
sake.
that meet the other scar? Like, do you get a connection?
What do you mean?
Like the scars meeting?
No. It's
They're
very low.
separate.
The
Okay.
C-section scar
All
is
right,
very
you know
low.
we're looking for the hottest chick with the ugliest scar. You are certainly an attractive woman.
Absolutely.
So that's good. But the problem is, do you have the ugliest scar, and are you the most attractive woman? Do you understand the judging, Robin? I want to
you
explain
have
this.
to have
you have to be
both.
hot, and you got to have a great ugly scar.
Yeah.
So hot you are.
Thank you.
I would bang you easily.
You have to be a hottie, not a naughty.
Thank you.
Right, I would bang you. No naughties. If a naughty walks in here, Gary, throw them out.
Okay.
All right.
Should I leave?
I mean women.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hottie, okay. Now it's time to see your naughty. If you would please open the robe. Is this difficult for you?
Can someone?
No, I don't mean because of the microphone. Is it difficult for you emotionally?
No. This
All
is
right.
the Howard Stern show.
All right.
I'm cool with it.
All right.
Wow,
That's a beauty. Open up that robe all the
Stand
way.
here.
Take that robe up. Wow, you got big boobs.
Thank you.
Nice,
Are those
voluptuous.
an implant?
No, real.
Those are good for you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yep.
That is a
goes
mother scar. How
That's got to be at
From
least
here
20 inches long, right?
20
to
inches
here.
long. Look what they did to you. You got some ass. Turn around. Let
Thank
me see
you.
that. Look at that.
Nice.
No scar on that, honey.
Thank you.
You're a lot of woman to handle.
Look at how they massacre my boy.
All right. Well, okay, guys. You got that one in? You soaked it in? All right. We're all just staring at this.
Right, I know.
Very good.
They gave that
We're
to you.
trying to evaluate.
It makes me so sad that she was 4 years old when they did that.
Yeah. What a drag.
Yeah, and I was really tiny too, so the scar actually grew with me as I,
was
grew
gonna
up.
say.
Right. Can't these plastic surgeons
Oh,
know
yeah.
hide a scar?
Yeah,
They
but
just did a
it
shitty
was in
job.
the 80s, so
Could
they
you get
didn't do a good job.
Could you get it fixed now?
I have actually gone to 2 consultations in the past, but
Yes.
they said they can't actually completely get rid of the scar.
Right.
There'd still be a faint line,
Well, why don't we get that?
but it's
You wanted to win the
expensive. I would
contest.
like to do
How
that,
much?
but
How much is it?
I don't know, like 25, 3,000.
All right. Well, there's a $5,000 prize. Let's hope
Yeah.
you get it. All right, Denise. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
take a step over there. We're hoping to find the hottest girl with the ugliest scar. Our next finalist is Megan. Megan has a scar in her stomach that runs beneath her sternum to her pelvic bone with cross scars. And she is hot. You are hot.
Thank you.
You look like a young Kathy Lee Gifford. Has anyone ever said that to you?
Lord, are you kidding?
What do you mean? You think that's an
Kathy Lee
insult?
Gifford?
Am I wrong about that, guys?
So I sort of see that. She's got a very, girl next door, all-American girl. look.
Perky.
Thank
She
you.
looks like a young Martha Stewart, actually, which is a compliment.
That's so, yeah, 'cause she was a model.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Are you a model?
No, I never did that because of my scars.
I see. Megan was born with her intestines outside of her body.
Oh.
Robin.
Wow.
Now, what does that mean? You're a doctor. What does that mean?
That means you're in big trouble.
Doctors had to surgically implant them into her body. Was there a good chance that you would have died?
Yeah, when I was born, I had something called gastroschisis, and my intestines were outside of my body. And basically, they told my mother, "Sorry, good luck to you." And they flew me to Columbia Press, and I was at Columbia Presbyterian for 3 months with several surgeries, and then. From a medical standpoint, and Robin knows this, your intestines are nice and neat, like a nice little map
Like a
kind
coil.
of thing. Exactly. Mine aren't. They're like somebody put your garden hose in a big pile and just left it there.
They didn't even put them back neatly.
No, they were more about saving my life.
If you had left them out, you would have definitely won.
Yeah.
Is it hard to make a duty because of your condition?
I actually have to make sure I do have a lot of fiber. Yes, exactly.
You're saying when the doctors put your intestines back into your body, they didn't put them back neatly, so you have to eat a lot of fiber so your duty will come out.
Yeah, I have to make sure that I'm regular. I can't ever be constipated because I've had 2 kinks in my intestines, and they've had to go in twice and actually unkink it like a garden hose and pin it down.
You're lucky to be alive.
I am lucky to be
Does
alive.
it ever come out in weird shapes, your duty?
No.
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 I would think maybe maybe it would because of the unusual
because
manipulation.
it finally gets all put together down in the rectum.
Yes. See, Robin knows.
You've had 5 or 6 surgeries, as you just mentioned, to repair your intestines. You say your scars made you so self-conscious you would never wear a bikini and would always warn guys before taking off your top during sex.
Yeah.
What would you say? What was the warning?
I'd be like, look, I don't want to scare you. It's going to be bad, and the guys really don't care. Guys really don't care.
I'm looking you over, honey. I could overlook that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
What was the worst experience when a guy saw your scars? You're either in the middle of banging him or you're about to bang him. What?
No, there's never a bad experience. I think guys would like trace it with their finger and be like, wow, that's really cool, and just be kind of more fascinated than grossed out.
So the guys would turn it into an erotic object, and in the way that they touch a nipple, they would touch your scar.
Maybe, I guess, yeah.
I see. So,
girls really think guys are morons.
Yes.
Well, how would they be wrong, Art?
Did anyone ever vomit when they saw it?
No, it's not like...
Because that would be a clear winner.
No, it's not really.
It's not gross.
It's not gross.
Scar.
It's just a lot of scars, yeah.
It's a lot of scars.
Yeah.
Now, what are you wearing today? A bikini?
No, I don't even own a bikini, Howard, because I never...
You
wear
seem
one.
like you're in good shape. I mean, you seem like a thin. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are.
Unfortunately, so
Unfortunately, absolutely. So somebody married you even with your scars.
He did. Yeah, he's a real trooper, and he loves me.
Do you feel you had to marry a not a hot, super hot guy because of your scars that you couldn't?
No, my husband's actually pretty good looking. So yeah.
Do you see any angels around me? Any bubbles?
No,
you don't.
What does she do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
I'm actually a personal assistant.
Oh, you are.
So Artie's whole dilemmas with Teddy and stuff have just been cracking me up.
Right, because it's a very difficult, demanding job, and you have to be a professional.
Well, yeah, and I think Artie, I think you need more help. I mean, I go grocery shopping for my clients. I go get their stuff from the stores. I send gifts. I make sure they know where they're going. I do travel itineraries.
What do you charge for something like that?
The going rate's like $35 to $50 an hour.
Wow, all right. Well, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I need a lot of help. You're right.
I know you do. You're falling apart.
He only wants to pay $7 an hour.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the
then you get what you pay for.
That's right. All right, so
That's what Teddy said.
You haven't taken your robe off yet, but I got to tell you, based on your face and your arms, I mean, I bet you've got a great body.
It's okay. I'm a little older than some of these girls.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, that's a youngster. Go ahead.
Well,
take off that
in this room.
Yeah. Wow. Now that's a scar. That is some scar, honey.
Wow.
Whoa.
I think, hey, Deanna, you better head for the hills. Holy mackerel. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Dania,
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
wow,
so,
Dania, look at that scar that she's got.
I know.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this one was the main one, and then they actually went in and redid it when I had a follow-up surgery, and then there's one from down here from an obstruction, and this scar here is from what's called an ileostomy bag. Robin knows what that is. So during the surgeries, they would have your intestines in a bag, and then this is from a feeding tube, and I have a feeding tube scar on my leg, on my ankle, on my neck, on my foot.
Wow, look at that.
Man, that is going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to beat.
So.
Madonna. Wow.
Yeah.
But that's good. You're a miracle baby.
Yes,
I am.
Another
I guess.
miracle baby.
Yeah, and this is the one opportunity to say, hey, I have these scars, and what the heck?
I bet you were embarrassed by those your whole life, but
I really was.
Now you can turn them into cash.
Exactly, and meet all you guys, which I think is the biggest thing.
Only on our show would scars turn into money. That's true. All right, listen, Megan, I'm going to ask you to take a sidestep there and wait to see the verdict. Both girls having very strong showings for the hottest girl, two hot girls.
And they're both lovely people. It's amazing.
Yeah, and we don't care about lovely people. We want the hottest girl.
I know, but that's what always makes the voting hard.
That's
you have to forget.
It's not loveliest person, biggest scar.
That's right. Loveliest person, biggest scar, these girls would win already. There would be no contest. I'd send everyone else home. All right, our next contestant is Tiffany Susan. At age 17, Tiffany was involved in a bad car accident.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I wrong? Oh, okay. Is this Danielle?
Yeah.
All right, Danielle. In 2005, Danielle had surgery to remove her gallbladder. Well, you are hot.
Thank you.
Wow. Mamma mia, she's hot.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
And you already had your gallbladder removed?
Yeah, I was pregnant at 21, and...
Way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way to plan your life.
Way to live in sin.
Yeah.
So 6 months after my daughter was born, I had to go in for a laparoscopic which is a simple day surgery. You're out that night, and they ended up piercing my heart. I
my
died.
goodness.
They adrenaline me. I died again. And
Wait. Back up a second. First of all, why didn't you have an abortion at 21?
I don't believe in abortions.
You don't?
Nope.
What planet are you from?
Nope. My daughter is beautiful, and I am so proud to
You're
be
glad
her
you
mother.
had
Absolutely.
the kid. All right.
That's what I hear people say, Howard.
I can't believe it. Isn't it very difficult to have a kid at 21?
Yeah, I work my ass off. I
Yeah.
work full time. I go to school full time, and I have her full time.
Well, I hope the ass is still there because we'll be looking at it.
Now, you said you're dead. You died. If you're dead, are you eligible to win this contest? We've never had a dead person play before.
My heart's still pumping, so I guess I would be considered.
Maybe I spaced out a little bit, but I think what you described is you were pregnant, you went in to give birth, and they pierced your heart?
No, 6 months after my pregnancy, I had the surgery done.
I see. And
So now they pierce your heart, you die, they revive you twice?
Yep.
When you were dead, did you see an afterlife?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You're here to tell us there is no afterlife.
I'm not here to tell you anything like that.
Well, you can tell us
Tell
that.
Dania.
Yeah.
There is.
There is an afterlife?
You know what? Everyone
She sees
can
bubbles
believe in
around
what
me.
they want, so.
Spirit energy.
There's an after party, and I'm throwing it at the Four Seasons.
Sounds good.
Now, you say you're going to sue the surgeon that did this to you?
Yeah, there's a medical malpractice going on right now.
It left you with an 8-inch scar on your stomach.
Yep.
You say that you are not self-conscious about the scar.
Absolutely not.
You don't care. You used to model. Where did you model?
I modeled for Calvin Klein. I was in 17 magazine when I was 17.
Wow. And this ended your modeling career?
No, this was actually before I ended my modeling career. I didn't like the business.
Why not? What's wrong with the business?
Too many skanks.
A lot of skanks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Name one skank.
Oh, I can name a lot.
You know what she needs for a lawyer for something like this is Sam Kinison. Excuse me, but my client was dead!
So you gave up modeling, and what do you do now?
I'm an office manager. I run a retail restaurant in South Boston.
Well, you certainly are a hot chick.
Thank you.
You've got that part of the contest down.
Yes.
But do you have a disgusting scar? That's what we're here to evaluate.
Absolutely.
All right, Danielle, it's time to take a look at you and see your
Drum
beauty.
roll, please.
Here we go, drum roll.
There you go.
Oh, boy, and look at that body. Yeah, wow. See, she's very hot.
Right.
See, her scar isn't as bad as Megan's.
I was going to say,
or
where's the
Dania's,
scar?
But, oh, look at that scar. You better take a good look.
I'm trying to see.
They nailed her pretty good.
Oh, I see it now.
Yes.
Okay, all right, it's right.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's deep. And
And she's very hot.
Yes.
thank you.
You know, there's no question. You married woman?
Absolutely not. Single.
You're single?
Yeah.
When guys see that, do they head for Z Hills?
No, I get a lot of nice offers. So
You do?
Absolutely.
Seems even like they put your belly button up a little bit high.
Like my stomach looks like an asshole. It's crazy.
Your belly button's not in the right place.
It's not. It really
looks like
isn't.
your private parts.
Yeah, Megan,
Yeah,
they
as
took
long
your
as-
belly button away. Look at where Megan's belly button
Hers
is.
is over there.
Hers is on her right side of her body.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. I mean,
Wow. I don't. In fact, it looks better there. But they took Danielle's belly button and put it up somewhere high.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bastards.
Crazy, right? I know.
Crazy.
Have the people who were operating on you ever seen the human body?
You know, it's funny. The person that actually did the surgery was the general surgeon of the hospital.
You didn't go to a plastic surgeon?
I did go to a plastic surgeon to see what I could get fixed, but I want to have another kid first.
Yes.
It would be a waste of money to get it fixed. And
Any guy ever try to fuck your belly button? I mean, it's almost very erotic.
I've always been lucky that way, but
Yeah, you're lucky you're not with me. I get into some sick crap. I'm really very disturbed. All right. Well, you're 24 years old. You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
And you do have a scar that is worthy of this contest. All these girls, this is going to be a tough decision.
Yeah, it is.
I'm already having a hard time. All right, Danielle, thank you. We're going to meet now one last person. And this person has a terrible story as well. This is Tiffany at age 17. She was involved in a bad car accident. Half her face was torn off. She was in a coma for 4 days in hospital.
Yikes.
There she is. You can see she's very beautiful. And then on one side of her face is completely, half her face was torn off. Can you see her scars, Robin,
Yeah,
clearly?
It's like if you look at her from one side, she's very beautiful, and then you see the other side, and you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
So Robin can see.
Yeah. It's like it's like the in Batman Two-Face, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he has the
I
one
looked
side.
like Terminator when I first started. When it first happened.
Wow, it's not. You're still very beautiful, I'm
Well,
sure.
thank you. You are too, Howard.
Do
I
men,
love you.
Thank you. Do men still come on to you? You've had 15 facial reconstructions.
Oh, absolutely. Like right after the hospital, I had 5 guys ask me to marry them.
I believe it. I believe it. Guys stop at nothing, right? They hit on any. You could come out of a terrible car accident. They'll hit on you while you're in the car.
While you're in the car.
With the jaws of life. Isn't it amazing?
Well, it wasn't because of how bad the scars were. It was because they were like, oh my God, I could lose you at any moment.
Right. Was this devastating to you? It has to be.
No,
right?
not
For a
at
woman.
all. Not at all. I was 17 years old. I have 2 older brothers who I have been hurt by so many times, broken bones, stitches my whole life. And pretty much when I woke up from the coma, I walked out of the hospital and went into the bathroom and looked at my face, and I looked at the nurse and I go, what happened?
Right.
And she goes, oh my God, you don't know? I'm like, no.
You couldn't
she goes,
remember.
You were in a car crash. I'm like, oh, I didn't break my jaw.
Right.
I thought that's all that had happened. And I was like, oh, cool. So where's everybody?
Wow, that's an amazing attitude. I mean, I look in the mirror every day at my face, and I curse everyone.
And nothing has
I've had
happened to
no
you.
accident, except for the accident of birth. I mean, it's unbelievable. You're
I could
lucky. You've got one good side. I don't have a good
I don't
side.
believe in luck, Howard. This is just life. This
I
is
wish
just
I
what
could-
happens. Look at this. This is totally life,
Right.
Everybody has scars.
Everyone has scars.
So you're
Some
happy
people can be
on the
seen,
inside.
others can't.
You're happy to
Robin,
be alive.
It's right.
Oh,
If half of
absolutely.
your face was torn off in a car accident, you had these
I'd say
scars.
take the other half. I'm going.
Right, you couldn't have this
Oh,
positive
Robin.
attitude.
I
This doesn't-
don't have that
It
good
doesn't
attitude.
even sound realistic when you say this, that you're that positive, but yet you are.
Sorry.
And 4 marriage
That's
proposals.
beautiful.
5. And
And you
actually,
be-
I was engaged for 10 months.
And you became a stunt driver?
Yes.
As a result of this?
Yes, exactly a year to the date.
I see. So you thank your scars for making you a stunt driver because you love your work.
Completely.
Can you still give oral even with the damage to your mouth?
No.
You can't?
No.
That sounds like an excuse.
No.
What do you mean?
I'm going to say I was in a car accident.
Good guy.
What do you mean you can't give oral? Is that true?
I would not anyway.
Why?
I would choose not to.
You don't give oral sex?
No.
What kind of attitude is that?
I know.
You know,
huh?
with all the good attitude went right out the window.
I'm a nun. That's what I go by.
You mean you don't give oral sex because you don't like to give it, or as a
Both.
result of your
Both.
scar?
It hurts too.
It hurts to give oral?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you mean? How
Well,
so?
look at my lip. My lip was ripped off, so this whole piece here is pretty much fake, and it's all scar tissue. It doesn't stretch. I have to drink out of a straw.
And you're
I
telling
can't
me
just,
a
like, drink out of
penis
a cup.
hurts that lip?
I would rather not have it anyway.
I see. Wow.
You should develop a Sammy Davis Jr. impression.
Let me tell you. I mean, oral is very important. I mean, all these
There's a lot of other important things in life.
anal, of course. Yes, I know what you're referring to. Yes.
How much is it? Sucks a chick gets into an accident like that and she can't give oral, but she can still talk.
Well, I had to learn how to talk again.
You're saying you'd marry any girl who had an accident and couldn't talk afterwards?
But could also give oral.
I
The direct
see.
opposite.
Yeah, you want the oral. Well, let me tell you something. This is a very, very difficult contest. You are 21 years old, is that correct? And you live
Just
in Los
21,
Angeles.
that's
That's right. And you have a very, very positive attitude. And I must
thank
say
you.
that is all of you.
So do you with your face, Howard.
Are we going to see
Let me
the,
tell you something. I don't have a positive attitude. I'm very, very angry with my parents for giving me this.
Howard, are we going to
Trust
see
me.
the body?
Yes, let's see the body.
He's like, take it off already.
Yeah, take it off. Let's just see if you're the hottest chick. Also, oh, whoa, hey. Well, you are 21, aren't you? Turn around. Let me see that ass.
Yes.
Yeah, your face wouldn't slow me down a bit. I don't care how many scars you have. I could definitely give it to you, very hard and very fast.
Howard, I want to marry you. I'm jealous that you're engaged.
I am engaged. I am going to be married.
She is a very fortunate woman.
She certainly is. Let me tell you, I'm a catch. And I
think
tell her
so,
that
too.
every night.
Absolutely.
I
I'm
do.
sure she knows.
I'm a great catch. I was thinking about it.
I'd marry you.
You're goddamn right
What
you
were
would.
you thinking, though? What was your
First of all-
assessment of yourself as a great catch?
I'm sweet.
Really?
Sweet as can be.
Really?
You can see that from my attitude. I'm wonderful.
Gary always says, "Oh, he's so sweet."
Does success or money enter into this equation for you?
Absolutely. I'm a good provider.
Right.
I work hard.
I mean, you're more than a good provider, Howard. A guy who drives a truck for...
Yeah, he could be a good provider for like a compound.
Right, you
a
could provide for
commune.
Angola.
And I'm loyal. I'm loyal. To a degree, I mean. I'm divorced.
talking about?
I mean, yeah. I'm loyal to whoever I'm with at that time. So far, that's what we've learned about me.
If you
You
wouldn't
say
mind
what
going,
you want. You still sit behind a desk.
That's right.
So.
That's so
if you
true.
wouldn't mind going to dinner at 4 every day, you're perfect.
That's right.
4 p.m.
Aside from my early schedule, it's okay. Now it's time to decide. Who is the hottest chick with the ugliest scar?
Wow.
And I'm going to go around the room.
Move to my screen and take a good look.
You know, the girls are making out.
Yes.
Go, isn't that nice?
We met and fell in love instantly. In the
Is that
bathroom.
true? Are you girls gay?
No.
No, but you
I'm
mess around with girls? You do too?
No.
You do not.
The one who won't blow
She's
anybody
pretty.
likes
No.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Imagine that.
But will you eat a woman out?
Me?
No. Tiffany, you say you won't blow guys. You won't blow guys, but you would eat a woman, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt. All right. All right, now, girls, it's time to decide who is the hottest girl with the biggest scar.
Hey,
What is
Howard,
it, Richie?
Any tops coming off? Would that help in the voting?
Anybody want to take their top off?
No, not really.
No?
My
No
scars
girls?
are on my face.
Okay, fair enough. Too bad. Makes for better. What? You want to take off your top?
You would?
I don't care.
You don't even care?
Well, why even vote
Dania.
now? We have a winner.
Dania wants to take her top off. Go ahead, take it off.
See the bubbles.
Right. This is the girl with the bubble aura. She says she sees bubbles around me that are breaking. Let's see those things. Wow. I like the suspense. You do have beautiful breasts.
Thank you.
You've got some now, why are you covering them?
We want to see them.
Oh, you want them totally bare?
Yeah, what do you think we were talking about?
I actually can see them less
My
than.
chances of winning?
Well, I don't know if it'll increase your chances of winning, but I know Artie might ask you out on a date.
She's putting a park on now.
My bubbles are getting erections. All right, well, keep them covered then. By all means, there's no pressure here. All
That
right.
was just a waste of time.
They're more covered than they were before.
You have big pendulum
real.
breasts.
You have beautiful breasts, by the way.
How can you? I can't tell that they're real. 'cause
No,
you're
I can tell
pushing
they're
them.
real.
Yeah, they're real.
All right, it's time to decide. Come on, let's stop treating the girls as sex objects and get down to what they really
Could
are.
they give me a scan of the girls? Because I really need to look at them all together.
Robin, what microphone are you using?
I'm trying to see my screen, so I'm not over there.
All right,
Hi,
take a
Robin.
good look.
Can you see me? Can you see my scars in that dark room?
That's Tiffany. She's got some major scars on her face. There's Danielle with the big, deep scar in the middle. There's Megan, who's got multiple scars from having her intestines outside of her body.
That's
and
right.
Dania, who, of course, has a big, beautiful scar from her cancer when she was 4 years old. All right. Now let's
I got a
get to the
question.
judging. Yeah.
For judging, what carries more weight, being hot or the scar?
That's a very good question, Fafa Fluli. The hot, you're looking for a score of 10. 5 points for hotness.
Okay.
5 points for ugliest scar.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
All right. I'm going to go first.
I don't think you should go first.
You don't?
No.
All right. Robin says I am not allowed to go first, and she is the
You're
judge.
always best if there is a tie of being the tiebreaker.
All right. This is what the Supreme Court must sound like. Clarence Thomas goes, I'm going to start. And then that, what's her name? Sandra Day O'Connor. No, not Sandra Day. What's the other one? Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ruth Bader
She goes,
Ginsburg,
you don't go first, Clarence. I'll go first. All right, Robin, you go first.
No, I would rather Artie go first.
Artie, go first.
We're letting Robin decide the order now?
I don't know. Suddenly she became a whole expert. Go ahead.
I go first if you want.
Well, I
right,
think of
Gary?
the.
You go,
Gary-
Artie. You go. You go.
Jesus Christ. I think the person that's in the most that's the biggest. The spirit of this thing was, you know, if you pick up like a really hot chick at a bar. To me, this was the spirit of it. You get home and you go, "Whoa, what's that?"
Right.
But you still bang her because she's so hot.
Right.
And clearly, to me, the winner is Danielle for that.
Because she's the hottest chick, or because she has the biggest scar?
Well, because they're all very beautiful, but like she's a model, you know, and you pick her up at a bar and you're all excited, and you know, not that this would happen on the first date. It would take like 6 years after I meet her, probably.
Yeah.
And you get her shirt off and stuff, and that would really, to me, that would. It's the most startling transition to me.
All right.
Is Danielle?
I see
You're
what
saying because she's so hot,
Right.
it's very startling when you see the scar on her stomach.
Yes.
So you're giving Danielle a vote.
Yes.
All right, Danielle gets one vote from Artie. All right, Danielle, that's got to make you happy. I'm not sure I understand Artie's logic, but okay, let's go with it. That's he's entitled. He's a judge. Robin, I'm going to go to you now.
All right. After listening to Artie, I now understand the contest. See, this is what I needed.
Right. See, she understood.
Is that the contest? Who come? Who,
It's,
you know,
I'll
scary?
tell you what
It's
my
like when you
definition
get
of
home?
wait till I get started.
And because of Artie's explanation, because you could have walked up and seen Danielle, is it?
Yes.
And, you know, she's still really beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's not the most horrendous scar.
Okay.
And that's no big deal. You're not going to go, whoa, when you see that scar.
See, I might.
Nah.
All ecstasy up at 2
Let
a.m.
me put it another way. You're walking down the beach, and you see the girl in the blue bikini.
Talking about Dania?
No.
Tiffany.
No, Tiffany, right.
And you can't see her face. You see that body.
Right. Gorgeous body.
Thank you, Howard.
Yes. And you're going to say, whoa. And then she turns around. And you're going to go, wow. Okay, I got to think about that for a second. So I'm voting for Tiffany.
I get the Halloween mask a lot.
Tiffany, you got 1 vote, and Danielle, you have 1 vote.
Thank you, Robin.
All right,
You're welcome.
Foey, go ahead. It's time to decide which girl has the ugliest scar and who is the hottest. There's a $5,000 prize here provided by World Extreme Cage Fighting.
I'm really unsure who to pick because I'll tell you, Danielle for me is clearly. I give her a 5 for looks, but her scar of the 4 of these people, I think, is the least scar, and it's also.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Can you?
But it wouldn't slow me down.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's almost like abs.
Slow you down. You're I'd fuck you very hard. I wouldn't even bother with
See,
this
like
stuff.
the worst scar here for me, and it's tough, is Megan.
Right.
Like Megan's got the worst scar.
Thank you.
But so so I'm sort of taking an average of all of that. I'm sort of agreeing with Robin. Tiffany's is very pretty and has a really bad scar. I'm going to give my vote to Tiffany.
All right. Gary agrees with Robin. Tiffany now has 2 votes. Danielle has 1. Let's see. Fred Norris, you seem to be some sort of expert on feminine
and
pulchritude.
I was looking at them on the monitor, and then I was looking at them like in real life or whatever. And 3 of those girls wouldn't even be a speed bump for me with the scars, and that includes Tiffany. Danielle's just way too hot. The scar isn't even that bad. I'd fuck the scar. Dania's scar actually kind of works for her.
Yeah.
And it's actually hottest chick, hottest scar. She has the hottest scar. And Megan, I tell you, she's pretty. And you look at that scar, it's going to stop you before you go anywhere. That scar
Megan
is
could be the
stop
mayor
you.
of Scarsdale.
There you go. So my vote is for Megan.
Thanks,
Fred. Very good,
wow,
Fred.
we got votes all over the board here.
Yes. As a matter of fact, Tiffany has 2 votes. Megan has 1 vote. And Danielle has 1 vote. And evidently, Dania, you have no problems in life because everybody would pretty much bang you, and it makes no
She
sense.
really can too. So
In a second, it's like it almost looks like a definition.
Right.
Yeah, but
like
it's
from
really big,
bodybuilding.
though.
It is big. It is.
It is big, and it is a scar.
That's right.
I'll take my scars and hers.
This is the only contest where women want to be told they're gross. Am I the final judge
You're
here?
the arbiter.
I think, unless you're letting Benji vote.
Right, but if you could vote for somebody, then we're tied.
And then we'd have to have Benji be the tiebreaker?
No,
Okay.
so have Benji.
All right,
Have
Benji,
Benji
you
vote.
can vote. Evidently, you get to say something. Please try not to drag it out.
Okay, Danielle is not in the contest at all. Dina, your scar is horrible.
Dania.
Sorry. And you seem really sad, but it's just your scar compared to Megan's. Megan's is so much worse. So it's between Megan and Tiffany.
Me.
Tiffany has the facial scars. Megan has the intestines that grew outside her body.
Do you need to see him up close?
Not to filibuster, though. I think with a little makeup, I think you could probably hide a lot
Oh, you
of
cannot
that.
hide
No?
them. Because look, when I smile, it actually
Right.
pulls up my cheek.
Yeah, turn to this bad side and
And this
show 'em.
side is all,
Yeah.
it's all scar tissue. It's all
Okay.
keloided.
All right, and Megan
looks
you
like
can
Al
see.
Capone.
See,
Nice.
hey, Tiffany, can you cover your scar
Scarface.
for a sec? And Megan, can you put your hands in front of
Benji, I asked you not to drag
Go.
this out, you motherfucker. I mean, really, I'm the judge, and I'm telling you, I'm going to throw you out of the room.
All right, the winner's Megan.
Thanks,
Megan,
Benji.
all right. Megan gets a vote. So there's 2 votes for Megan, 2 votes for Tiffany,
It's
and 1 vote for
you
Danielle.
have to be the tiebreaker now.
All right.
Which is the scenario I was setting up.
Much like Benji, I'm going to give myself the same advice and not drag this out.
All right.
I'm going to tell you my thoughts quickly. Danielle, to me, is a raving beauty. So hot, few men could withstand her beauty.
They wouldn't even see the scar.
Right.
That scar wouldn't bother me in the least. And Danielle, you are clearly a knockout.
Somebody'd be with her 5 years before they discovered a scar.
You're the kind of girl, when
where'd that come from?
you look at me, I melt. That's how beautiful
Thank
you
you.
are. You really are beautiful. She is. She's gorgeous. There's no question, but her scar would not slow me down in a minute. You know, I'd tongue that scar.
I'm telling you, it'd be 5 years before you even
Right.
noticed.
I
knew
said it was a
scar.
minor speed bump. That's
But you
all I
voted
said.
for her.
You voted
Right,
for him because
okay.
he wants a banger.
Yeah, that'll work.
Dania, same thing. Lovely, beautiful girl. I'd bang you. I wouldn't give it a second thought. There's
Right.
nothing on you that would slow me down.
Thank you.
No offense, but you're hot.
Megan could be the mayor of. Did I do the scars yet?
Yes, you did the
Oh, I
scars.
don't know.
Yeah. Want to do it again? Go ahead.
Hey, can I
Been
just
sitting on that for 3 weeks.
For me, Megan, when she walked in here, I said, wow, what a cute girl. Because all I saw was her face. I couldn't see her body. I couldn't see any of that. Megan is an extremely cute, perky girl.
Thank you.
She took off her top. And she
I
took
could take off my top.
No, I mean, she took off her robe.
Hello,
Excuse
my
me,
stepdad's
Megan.
listening. Jesus.
Okay, you took off your robe, and you had hideous scars. There is no question about it. So for me, the contest comes down to Tiffany and Megan, just like the rest of you.
Yeah.
Tiffany has the facial scars. Robin's beach analogy is true. You're walking down the beach. Tiffany, your body is a 10.
Thank you.
If I saw you walking down the beach, I go, man, oh man, I got to meet this girl. Then you come up, and I see the scars on your face, and it gives me pause. The question is, who is the hottest, and who has the worst scar? Is it Tiffany or Megan? Wherever I throw my vote, $5,000 is yours. The answer is Tiffany. Megan, I'm sorry.
I
you
love
are,
you, Howard. I knew I loved you guys.
Tiffany, this was a tough decision.
It
Between
was.
the two of you,
I agree. When I saw her in the back room, I was like, holy.
You know what? Tiffany can't hide her scar. I think that's a big difference for
that
me.
is one of the things. It's on her face. It's in a much more noticeable spot. And she is extremely hot. The hair, the body, the whole thing. Megan, you're hot. I mean, what can I say?
I think
had to pick one of
especially
you.
facial scars are difficult to bypass. But when Megan first came out, I thought she was the winner.
So did I. And then Tiffany blew her out of the box.
Thank you.
It's a tough one. Tiffany, to get your check, and then the girls, I got a little something for you, too. Don't worry about it. But first, the $5,000 prize is provided by World Extreme Cage Fighting to present. Look at this man right here.
Oh, my God.
This is a real man. You girls like him, huh? I bet you have no trouble getting laid.
Do you have any scars?
Do you have a scar you want to show us, sir?
I don't have that many. None that are going to match any of these ladies.
This is Brian. This is Brian Stan. Obviously, this is a real man, not like any of the maggots that work in this building.
We thought we knew men.
Good luck, Megan. You know what? Good news, Megan. I was born with my cock outside of my body.
Brian is not only
inside.
Brian, by the way, Tiffany, is not only one of the top mixed martial arts fighters in the world. He is also a decorated U.S. Marine captain.
Nice.
This is a real man,
This
an
is a real
authentic,
man.
bona fide USDA grade #1.
Girls, I am woman next to this.
Did you hear about David Archuleta losing?
This guy wasn't watching American Idol last night, were you?
I was not.
Absolutely not. You're a real man in every sense. You were probably fucking 2-3 women during American Idol last night, weren't you?
I'm married, so no, it's only one woman at a time.
Oh, sorry, ladies.
Tried to get this out earlier.
Yes.
A fat guy's single, girl.
You are a decorated U.S. Marine captain who has completed two tours of duty in Iraq.
Wow.
Yeah, that's correct.
Holy mackerel. You are a real hero and man.
You guys ought to be embarrassed to call yourself men.
I appreciate it.
I'm looking at the girls. Danielle has not taken her eyes off of him. It's just like a straight line.
He's beautiful. You two should be mating, quite frankly. If he wasn't married, I'd tell you two to screw right now just to create kids. I mean, they'd be beautiful, right? A good-looking guy like you, you're able to fight and all that. What made you sign up for the Marines? I mean, why did you do that?
Well, actually, out of high school, I was getting recruited to play football, and the Naval Academy came knocking, and, I knew I wasn't going to be able to sit behind a desk.
Right.
It wasn't for me, so I went to the Naval Academy, played football there, and then the war actually broke out during my senior year, so I elected to go Marine Corps ground and be commissioned Marine Corps officer, and I had already had friends that were already in the war that graduated a couple years ahead of me on the football team, so, to me and to all my friends and buddies, I mean, if there's Americans over there fighting, I mean, we had to be there. That was our duty. It's what we wanted to do. So it was a no-brainer.
Where is that in any of you guys?
I have none of that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's the great thing about America.
I'm the biggest coward.
But you don't have to.
Thank God for guys like you who step up. I mean, really.
At least I'm going to do jokes.
Do you see anybody in here that could even possibly be a Marine? I mean, it doesn't.
You're not giving yourself enough.
I got news for you, girls. I'm 30 sit-ups away from this right here.
When you're in the Marines, I imagine they are frothing to get you in because you can do the push-ups, you can do all the drills, you're probably the top of your class, right?
Yeah, but I mean, really, as an officer, it's not even about that. It's more about the leadership because what the most important thing to me are my young Marines. Because the average age of most of the guys over there doing the fighting, 19, 20-year-old kids.
Yeah. Amazing.
And they don't come from, most of them, I mean, they join the Marine Corps, and they don't have a lot of things going on in their life. I mean, we come from all different walks of life.
A lot of blacks.
Everything.
Right.
Everything.
Could you get laid over there?
No.
You cannot.
What are you going to do over there?
I don't know.
I don't know. Some of those Iraqi bros without the burqa are all right.
Yeah.
Hey, are the guys excited that I'm coming there? You heard about the big stand-up?
Artie is going over to Iraq.
Extremely excited.
The troops are talking.
You really have no idea how much that means to the guys. It really
This guy says the right stuff.
He's good. So you seem like a very extremely intelligent guy. and you got into this cage fighting stuff, huh? I mean, aren't you afraid of hurting your pretty face?
Yeah. Actually, my bottom 3 teeth right now are splinted. They got pushed out of my mouth 2 days ago.
I mean, this is dangerous stuff. This is no kidding around. This ain't wrestling.
It is. You know, to me, though, it's the most purest sport out there because it's one-on-one. There's nobody to blame when it's over. And like I said, it's kinetic chess. So, you know, you have a couple months to prepare for a certain individual. You know, you study them, their weaknesses, their strengths, how you can exploit them with yours.
What type of martial arts did you study? I am a master of Shotokan. What are you?
Pretty much we have to know everything. Wrestling, Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu.
How do you learn all that? Where did you learn that? In the academy?
I started in the Marine Corps.
No kidding.
Started in the Marine Corps with them teaching me, and then I started branching out, and now really, you know, I train all over the place.
What is the best way to kill a man? Would you like to just punch him right in the nose and take his nose and push it into his brain? I mean, what is your favorite method?
Well, first thing would probably be just to knock him out, get him on the ground, then you could just choke him out.
How do I get rid of the cellulite in my ass?
Oh. It's all what you eat, actually.
I keep listening to him.
It's all what you eat.
It's all what you eat.
It's more what you eat than it is
You're saying the
exercise.
disgusting ripples and pock marks
you
of
ate
fat.
those, yeah.
You're saying that if I change my diet around, I will get rid of
But
those?
why bother? You're Howard Stern. You can do whatever you want.
Listen, young
I keep
ladies like
hearing
this.
him say kinetic chess. Howard took up real chess.
I'm into gay chess.
Meanwhile, he eats 4 raisins a day. How could that have been his ass?
Let me ask you
Made the
something.
dimple?
In your best opinion, in your best military opinion, in how many seconds could you kill everyone in this room? If I told you right now, you need to kill everyone in this room.
Who'd you go for
How would you go
first?
about
Because
it?
that's the major.
I would honestly, I would say it'd take me 3 minutes.
3 minutes. That
Who
long.
would you do first? Because you got to take out the most dangerous person
Look
first,
over this
right?
room. Consider it a
First guy
war
would be
zone.
the guy right here to my right because he's the closest.
Right. How would you do it? Would
Well,
you elbow him into the...
One, I wouldn't go this way towards the center of the room because then all you guys can collapse on me at the same time.
Oh,
So
don't worry.
I'd
We
have-
wouldn't do that.
I have to eclipse.
Howard will be in his limo within 2 minutes.
No, I'd just be waiting to get killed.
I'd have to eclipse you guys and go kind of linear through you, so that way if he tries to attack me while I'm fighting him, he has to fight through him to get to me.
How many guys have you
That
fought
buys
at
me some
once?
time.
How many guys have you fought at once?
Oof, when I was younger, 15 at once. It was
Wow.
not
And you
pretty.
won. I bet you walked away.
I walked away. The
No
lady
kidding.
stopped and called the cops, so I walked away.
Why were you fighting that way? Like
Because an idiot friend of mine decided he was going to date a girl that was a gang member, and that just
Oh.
didn't bode well.
You fought 15 gang members by yourself.
Yeah, well, I had him, but he was getting beat pretty bad by 2 guys, so he wasn't much help at the time.
Jesus Christ. 5 women just orgasmed, including Robin. That's amazing. You are a real man's man. I have no concept of that.
Would you recommend me finishing my breakfast burrito, or is that...
You don't want pockmarks on your ass, do you?
Because now I feel like a shithead.
You want those girls to stare at you like they're staring at him, don't you?
Girls stare at
why
me, but it's
marriage?
like, you know, a
you
different
could get
stare.
any girl you want. You're Genghis Khan in a world filled of wimps. Why would you marry a woman?
You know, there's something completely different, and that's probably why you're engaged. But it's completely different when you have someone who fulfills you completely. And
Yes.
it's just you're complete. And plus, you know, when you're gone to war, there's not many women that you can leave for 7 months at a time and know that she's back here and all she cares about is you and she's waiting for you. I mean, my wife is the most loyal and loving woman in the world. And
What type of gun did you carry in Iraq?
I had an M4 and a 9mm Beretta.
Beautiful. And you got to fire them, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, but forget those. As an officer, the best thing I'm going to fire is I'm going to be dropping bombs from fixed-wing aircraft.
Is that right?
Forget guns.
Gun schmun.
What did you
I
get
got a
to
bunch
do?
of young Marines that are shooting, and I'm standing in the middle of them, and I'll just call in the aircraft, drop bombs on certain targets, and that's the fun stuff.
Wow. I bet you're not even afraid of black people or, right? I bet you have no fear, right?
Absolutely.
Are you afraid of Robin?
Yeah,
No.
he's devastated by me.
I walk down the street, I'm afraid of everybody, everything.
Doesn't it piss you off that during this 5-minute interview, Howard's made 80 grand? While this Marine made nothing, Howard made 80 grand.
You were ambushed while trying to secure a bridge.
Yes, that's correct.
Do you start to see your life pass in front of your eyes? Do you think this is it? I'm ambushed. I'm surrounded by the enemy. I'm done.
No, I mean, you can't. I remember actually during that ambush, one of my vehicles got destroyed by a suicide vehicle, and the first thought was, you know, I just got 5 kids killed.
Right.
And then the immediate thought is, okay, cordon off the area, let's start a defensive perimeter, let's work to the casualties, get them out, get them in a different vehicle, let's get them out of the area. Luckily,
I'd be so busy running, I couldn't even think.
well, luckily, you know,
I'd be court-martialed.
because of the performance of my guys
If
and,
they
and
could ever
their own,
catch you.
you know, their own courage. I mean,
Right.
nobody died; they all lived. We evacuated
Wow.
all the wounded. I mean,
Amazing.
it's just, I mean, you're talking about some of the best and brightest America has to offer. I mean, these young
Definitely.
kids. These young kids are
They're amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely.
I
They're
applaud
real
you and your
heroes.
men,
Yeah.
yes.
But what is there anything to the argument that obviously we care about all people, Iraqi people, but what about the argument that
He got the Silver Star for bravery, Artie.
We care about you more, and the Marines' lives that are lost more than them, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, at the same time, you know, if we open the door for terrorists to fight us in Iraq, then, you know, they're fighting us over there and they're fighting our military instead of blowing up our civilians back here in New York City.
You got the Silver Star for bravery.
That's correct.
Who pins that on you?
Well, it goes up to the Secretary of Defense and I believe the President, but then a high-ranking general. I met him. I met him when I was at the Naval Academy. He didn't come present the Silver Star to me though. But a 2-star general came down to present that to me.
Wow, awesome.
I appreciate it.
You are a real man. I feel embarrassed to say I have a penis.
Yes, girls.
Yeah, call me a woman. Call me. I'm going to put. You know what I'm going to do? Give me a second.
Call you all girls.
I'm going to go change into a beautiful sundress and strappy sandals.
That's right.
And put on a bra. That's what I'm going to do right now. That's how emasculated I am right now. Well, shame on you for doing that today.
I didn't do it to you.
Well,
that was a bad luck.
God did this to me. Listen, we've forgotten about the girls, and they're the most important people here.
Well, there's a hot guy in the room.
Yeah, we've been won over by the hot guy. Please present to the beautiful Tiffany for having the ugliest scar with the hottest, being the hottest chick. It's a $5,000 prize provided by World Extreme Cage Fighting, the great Brian Stan, a true hero. He's shaking her hand. What do you want to say to her? Go ahead, Brian. Make the presentation, yes.
Well, Tiffany, you know, congratulations, number one. I really, just from listening in, I mean, your attitude is actually, you know, it's fantastic with your scar. So congratulations, and I hope this $5,000 can benefit you well and your family.
Absolutely. It's going to go towards a driving school, so I'm excited.
Girls, I've got a little prize for you, too. Thanks to our good friends at mangroomer.com. You know what this is?
Yes, man groomer. Very nice.
Man groomer. I am sure that you got to know something. You have to shave off your body hair for a fight, right?
You don't have to. You don't have to do that? At times, yeah. I mean, it gives you less traction so people can grab your limbs and try.
You don't want some guy pulling on your back hairs.
Absolutely.
So you take the man. Do you ever shave your back hair?
I don't have any back hair, thank God. I got very lucky in that department.
If you did, I would suggest man groomer. We have guys on the show.
I'll take their card, 'cause as you get older, it does. You know.
Yeah, it does. Oh, trust me, it does. I got hair on my shoulders. You know how ugly that is?
Yeah, as you get older, the back hair came from me at 22. Yeah.
Mangroomer.com is a great company. The new Man Groomer is the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver. Only $39.99. It's not an expensive proposition. Go to mangroomer.com or your local Target store to get one today. Mangroomer.com. Maintain yourself. Each girl will receive a $500 prize from mangroomer.com.
Thank you.
All right, girls. So you're all beautiful. You're all winners. I mean, not really, but all right.
That's not just any scar, people. That scar's worth $5,000.
So, Tiffany, congratulations.
Thank you.
How happy are you to win?
I'm pretty excited. I'm so excited to get my driving school up and running.
So, guys, do you agree with the outcome of this? Are you guys happy? Upset?
Absolutely. It was awesome. Just being in the studio was awesome.
We got a lot of good compliments, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Howard's so horrible, and he's awesome. He's amazing.
And Dania, they asked you to take your top off, and you took it off, but you kept your hands over your breasts. What was that about? They were kind of disappointed.
Everything. Thought it would be fun to take off my bra.
You disappointed a lot of people.
But I took my bra off, though, see?
It's true.
These are real, so.
And all you guys had fun in there today?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was awesome. It was so much fun. It was so awesome. I never get to meet other chicks with gnarly scars, and mine are pretty gnarly. So most girls are kind of, they push themselves away from me, and they totally, went up and they're like, "Hey, I'm Danielle. Hey, I'm Megan," and it was really awesome. And they're like, "So what's your story? Where'd you get your scar?"
Do you feel that you should have won? Do you think anyone else had a worse scar than you?
Actually, yeah, I think Megan's scar is way worse than mine. Yeah, she can cover it up, but I still, you know what? This is like nothing to me now. They're just scars, and hers are way more defined. It actually makes her look like she has a six-pack of scars. And as cool as that is, that's way more gnarly than my face. Although I think that Danielle is gorgeous.
So overall, you're very happy with your winnings.
Yeah. I think I'm the total package. At least I've been told that.
I didn't think I was going to be in that long. I thought it was just going to be pretty quick, plug the fight and then hand off the check. But, everybody in there was actually very patriotic and, very supportive of the military. So I think they were just interested in the story. And we started having a good conversation, had some laughs. So it was a lot of fun.
Cool, man. So good luck on your flight, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.